Hello, what's up? This is your man, Lord M8. I bet you will sit there one time for my people. Thank you for joining me once again. Today, I saw some video and I want to share with you. All my Fano brothers, what's up? How you all doing? Charlie, is Fano a freedom fighter or a bandit? So let's watch this video. Let's go straight into the video.
Ethiopian highlands, a shadow falls over the very idea of security. The Fano, once hailed as heroes, now spark fear and uncertainty. Are they guardians of the people or a dangerous militia? This is the question that haunts Ethiopia, a nation grappling with the legacy of conflict and the shifting allegiances of armed groups.
So these are the Fanos. As I already said, for my new viewers, Fano, the Ethiopian militias, they support everything Africa, Pan-Africanism. They love Pan-Africanism. They love their country, they love their people, Amhara, and they are trying to liberate their people from the current government because the government is not giving the people the chance to, to integrate themselves into the system. You know what I'm saying? Before there was a conflict and they were able to resolve the conflict. Now, the government want to disarm them and take every opportunity from them. So the people are saying, nah, they are not going to allow that.
Fano are not easily categorized. They exist in the gray zone between civilian defense forces and armed insurgents. Their history is intertwined with the Ethiopian state, yet their present actions challenge its authority. Understanding the Fano requires delving into the complex realities of Ethiopian politics where narratives of liberation and banditry clash. The Fano phenomenon is a stark reminder that in times of turmoil, the line between freedom fighter and armed group can become dangerously thin. Their story is a cautionary tale about the unpredictable nature of conflict and the human cost of labeling entire groups as either heroes or villains. To understand the Fano, we must journey back to the Amhara region of Ethiopia. This region, steeped in history and tradition, became the cradle of Fano mobilization. The group's origins can be traced to local resistance against the Derg regime in the 1970s and 1980s.
Yeah, the Battle of Adwa.
During the Tigray War, the Fano gained notoriety for their fierce fighting alongside federal forces against the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF. They were hailed as patriots, defending their land and people. However, the victory against the TPLF marked a turning point. The Ethiopian government, perhaps wary of an armed group operating outside its direct control, began to distance itself from the Fano. This shift
it's like brothers coming together to fight, and now you wanna distance yourself from them. You want to betray them. So that is what is happening. That is why the people are saying, hey, we cannot allow you to betray us. So in the final, they have farmers, they have doctors, they have teachers, they have civilians, they have normal people put their work down and they are supporting their region, man.
Dynamics from allies to potential adversaries laid the groundwork for the current tensions. The Fano, once celebrated, found themselves increasingly marginalized and their actions scrutinized. The Ethiopian government's language regarding the Fano has been carefully calibrated. Instead of using the term Fano, which carries connotations of popular resistance, they have opted for the term Jawisa. This seemingly small linguistic choice speaks volumes about the government's evolving stance towards the group. Jawisa carries negative connotations in Amharic, implying banditry and lawlessness. By labeling the Fano as Jawisa, the government seeks to delegitimize their actions and portray them as a threat to national security. This tactic, however, is not without its risks. The use of Jawisa also reveals a deeper struggle over narrative control. The government aims to shape public perception of the Fano, painting them as criminals rather than freedom fighters. This rhetorical battle.
See, so it's a battle between the civilians and the government, because the government is letting the world know that these people are not for good for the country, but everybody knows that Fano is fighting a fight that is fighting for freedom.
highlights the power of language in conflict and its potential to influence public opinion. The Ethiopian government portrays the Fano as a destabilizing force, responsible for violence and instability in the Amhara region. They accuse the group of operating outside the law, engaging in human rights abuses, and undermining the government's authority. On the other hand, Fano sympathizers offer a starkly different perspective. They argue that the Fano are simply protecting their communities from perceived.
Yeah, I'm also a sympathizer because I'm in support that they are fighting for their country. They are supporting. They want to fight genocide, man. So I'm in support with them, man.
Threats, filling the security vacuum left by the government. They point to historical grievances such as land disputes and marginalization to justify the Fano's actions. This clash of narratives underscores the difficulty of finding a singular truth in the midst of conflict. Both sides present compelling arguments rooted in their own experiences and perspectives. Untangling the complexities requires careful consideration of all viewpoints and a willingness to look beyond simplistic labels. The label Fano itself is fraught with ambiguity. It does not represent a monolithic entity with a centralized command structure or a unified ideology. Instead, Fano encompasses a loose network of groups and individuals, each with their own motivations and agendas. Some Fano groups may indeed be involved in criminal activities, exploiting the chaos for personal gain.
Yeah, but not all of them. If somebody in every community, you'll find bad people and good people. So you can't generalize everything. You know what I'm saying? There are good people. There are Fanos. They are very good people, and at least they will definitely have some bad guys in there. But I can't dispute the fact that the people are fighting so hard for their own liberation and freedom. You know what I'm saying? So the government must, integrate them into the police system, soldier, or whatever, the corporate system, so that the people will be free and enjoy life peacefully like everybody deserves. You know what I'm saying? So everybody deserves to be happy.
Others may be driven by a genuine desire to protect their communities, even if their methods are sometimes questionable. This internal diversity within the Fano umbrella makes it all the more challenging to formulate coherent policy responses. It also highlights the dangers of making sweeping generalizations about entire groups based on the actions of a few. The case of the Fano serves as a potent reminder of the complexities of conflict and the limitations of binary labels. In the fog of war, simplistic narratives often take hold, obscuring the nuances of reality. Labeling groups as either freedom fighters or bandits may serve short-term political interests, but it ultimately hinders our understanding of the root causes of conflict and impedes the search for sustainable solutions. The Ethiopian government, Fano leaders, and the international community must engage in open and honest dialogue. This dialogue must acknowledge the legitimate grievances of all parties while condemning violence and human rights abuses. Only by moving beyond simplistic labels and embracing the complexities of the situation can lasting peace be achieved.
Yeah, so as you can see, Fano, they are freedom fighters. They have all the right to protect their country. Hey, I love them, I support them. So thank you for joining once again. I'll see you in the next video. I'm so much happy to see you once again. Let's go. Pra, pra, pra.